Yeah, see.
Great, now I can show you guys more than just a bunch of hot hatchbacks.
Woo! Hatchback racing, yeah.
I'll tell you, driving the fast cars in this game is really scary. Like, this is one of those games where actually going 100 miles an hour is really fast, because you know how in Forza and Gran Turismo they kind of say, yeah guys, welcome to the school zone. They don't make 100 feel that fast. Great, so, I'm below 24, we can't show any online features. So, okay.
Show us the fastest thing you got.
Okay, well let's go to the fastest race we can do.
I got the need, Anthony.
Let's do the pro trophy. No, we're not playing Need for Speed. We're gonna play tournament.
Anthony,
so we're gonna pick.
Anthony,
do you want an Audi?
Fast and Furious?
No, you're not gonna find a racer in here.
Damn.
Deal with it.
But why are we playing this then?
I don't know. They need to make Need for Speed Underground 3 though. Underground 2 is really good. So, you want to go with the Audi, this Russian car, a Ferrari, an Aston Martin, something I've never heard of, or another Ferrari?
Let's go with the 458 Italia.
Okay.
I always like the way that car
You'll love
looks.
the sound of it, though.
Ooh, I bet I will.
Because these guys did an awesome job with the audio. It's like the most awesome thing ever to accelerate. So this camera views. I imagine I'm not going to do too well on this.
Oh well.
Yeah. So as I mentioned, I like the loading times. Forza has loading times that take ages.
Actually, Horizon 2 isn't bad. Like it's,
because I remember Forza 5 was pretty bad.
Yeah, Forza 5 was fucking horrendous. Like that game did not get optimized well enough for, you know, what was going on inside it.
Whoops.
So how did they make this so pretty?
They took a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean,
didn't they?
Yeah,
I think it was like the equivalent of 1 month's worth of man hours on each and every vehicle.
That makes sense. Wonder what the second one's gonna be like if it does well enough to get a sequel.
That's a very interesting question. I imagine it's more like this, but slightly prettier.
That would make sense.
Because, you know, like, I mean, you think about it, if this is what it's like now, imagine Gran Turismo 7 or Driveclub 2 when it comes out. This is just like the first.
I know.
The first big one. I mean, there's Need for Speed Rivals, but we kind of don't count that.
I mean, this is like the PGR3. Like, remember when PGR3 came out on Xbox 360? It was like, oh my god, fucking interior car interiors and real-time reflections.
Yeah, but just look at the lighting.
And you can see dust on the window, and now it's like, that looks
now
like...
it's like you've got actual lit-up dashboards, just like the real thing.
Yeah, like, this is...
Stop crashing into me, you frickin' idiots. As you can tell, I'm in 7th place and I have no hope of catching up currently.
His hands aren't modeled that well, though.
They do animate to effect when you're shifting, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game gets really hard later on because you have a really hard time catching up if you fall behind, like I am now. So you have to make sure you don't run off the road or spin out. Love the audio.
It does sound good. I don't think we're going to be able to do 60 minutes for this game. Unless there's more to show us. Oh, wait, we can't.
Drifting.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have shown you clubs and all that kind of stuff, but...
Well, but the servers are down.
That, or this thing's not connected to the internet.
It is, because you can see our friends lists. We just downloaded a save.
That, or it just thinks, yo, now an approved PlayStation.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know how it works. Great, 8th place. How do you ever catch up? This is hopeless. Stop crashing into me, you freaking idiots. Great, 10th place.
So you really like this game from what I understand of your review.
I do like it. I mean, it's not the most amazing thing ever. It's like an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Things I love about it. It's very fun. I mean, the fact that you can feel the car doing things, and the fact that you can feel all this... You can, like, literally feel the road through the DualShock. That is amazing. Love the sound. Very, I didn't mention this in the review, but very nicely polished. Not really any bugs I could see. A very good game. Things I don't like. Well, I kind of wish they weren't so Euro heavy with the car list.
Even if it is made by a European developer.
I mean, freaking, like, I understand I understand the studio's from the UK, correct?
I believe so.
But the fact that they put in a US version of the VW Beetle was like, what? I mean, it's like, really, I'm pretty sure you could at least kind of, you know, get something from Japan or America besides the Hennessy Venom GT. But, so, very Euro heavy, and the handling is kind of iffy. Because, but personally, I'm a simulation guy, but in Gran Turismo and Forza, you kind of have a consistent feel of how fast you can go before you run off the road.
I like how this is going through a day-night cycle while we're racing, though.
Yeah,
that was really
you can choose how fast you want. 24 hours.
Huh. Hey, can we get a view of the outside of the car? One more time?
As I crash and run off the road and get put in last place.
Yep. Great.
That fame thing up top, you never really notice it. It's not like in Project Gotham where it rewards you for doing anything. Like in Project Gotham, it's like, are you driving fast? You get points. Are you drifting? You get points. Are you drifting even a little bit? You get points. In this game,
are you tailgating someone? You get points.
Yeah, in this game, you only get like drafting, drifting, passing people, and I'm gonna quit after this. I'm in last place, and there's no hope of catching up.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a drift and then call it.
Yeah, not much we can show, huh?
I mean, yeah,
that's our wrecked Ferrari in last place.
It is indeed.
Man, I am garbage at this.
It is indeed a video game about cars.
Okay, so I don't think I want to be put in last place. We're gonna pick something a little more simpler. Okay, so we're gonna drift. Lots of cars to pick for this one. We can get a Maserati, we can get a Spiker. This thing I wouldn't recommend.
I was about to say, because your gamer tag is Bentley, we should do the Bentley.
We're gonna drift a giant luxury boat around a corner. This thing weighs like 4,000 pounds.
Okay, pick the best drifting car then. Let's whip around these corners.
Well, let's go this way.
BMW!
And it has 4 doors. So now you have 5 people in the car getting sick instead of 1.
Yeah.
You know that, you like the Dodge Charger, right?
Very much so.
Like the 4-door Charger?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're going to come out with something called the Hellcat, which goes 201 miles an hour, and it's yours for like $70,000 or $80,000.
Because I have that kind of money.
Well, it's like the cheapest way you can go that fast.
Yeah. Alright.
I hate drifting. I don't like drifting in this game very much because it's really hard to do it because you can never figure out what you can do without crashing into a wall. Like that. And if you go a little too hard, you end up spinning out.
Oh, speed zone and...
And that's why drifting. That or I'm just garbage at drifting.
Oh. What's our drift score? 2,932.
You have to get 3 stars, you got an 8,200, which I already do have, but... Oh, this might be a good one. Nope.
After watching you drive is very interesting.
Drifting.
Watching you...
And of course I am Asian, so I'm supposed to be naturally good at this, but I'm not.
Well, yeah, you should also be driving a Honda Civic.
Drifting a Honda Civic, that's not even possible.
You just have to believe in your Asian powers.
Considering how bad it is, that's not a... Considering how bad I did, that isn't really the worst score ever.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Alright, what else can you show us?
What else can I show you? Well, there's time trials, and I wish I could show the multiplayer, but we're not connected right now. I have a feeling they shut off the servers in prep for the midnight launch.
Of course they did.
But the problem is that on the East Coast, it should be out by now.
What's the fastest car in the game?
Fastest car? Oh, okay. I got an idea. So we're gonna do a time trial because it just makes it easier.
Fastest car on the biggest straightaway.
Okay, I know the bigger straightaway. We're gonna do this.
Alright.
What time of day do you want it to be?
Let's make it daytime rainy.
Okay, well you don't get rain, but you can get stormy.
I'll take stormy.
It doesn't rain, it's just cloudy. Do we want lots of people watching us
Yes.
blow up in spectacular fashion?
Yep.
I'm gonna turn that off. Okay. The fastest car I have right now is a Pagani Hyura. I don't know how you pronounce that. Hyura. You can go faster. This one apparently has some special features you can have, but I don't want to today. So we're gonna go with this.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go. Gotta go fast. Faster, 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 Sonic.
You want me to crash at the end?
Sure.
You didn't. You asked me to do that in Forza. But yeah, it's a good racing game. Is it the most amazing? No, I'm pretty sure that in about a couple years, people are going to forget about it. Yeah. Oh, whoa, this is way too fast for my liking. Ah!
Oh, let's see the outside of the car so when it hits. One more. There we go.
I'd rather do it from the interior because it's more scary.
Yeah, but I want to see the damage that happens and how it flips and whatnot.
Well, actually, it's probably better if I do it here because I want to do it from the inside.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Fun fact about Pagani here, all of those spoilers actually move to make it go as fast as possible. It's very accurate. I might as well show the interior a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see the front do the same thing too.
Oh dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, believe it or not, today cars are doing this kind of stuff. So you want me to do the speed from the outside or inside?
Yeah, let's do speed from the outside. There we go. Get around this corner and go full blast.
If we hit 200, that would be great. There's a corner out there that's gonna have to nail this pretty well. Okay, well, that wasn't the worst.
Can we do it? Can we hit 200?
3, 4, 5, 6.
We did it!
Oh.
Oh, Jesus! And the driver and 4 pedestrians are dead.
And one $2 million supercar is ruined?
Yep. And I was driving the lake.
I'm gonna do this straight away from the inside of the car because that's how scary it can get.
Alright.
Thankfully, this is a fast car, so this lap shouldn't take too long. One problem with the Pagani Hyura, if there's sunlight on your dash, you can't read how fast you're going.
I would just like to...
If this game says anything. You were saying?
This room is really warm considering fall just started, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as our regular recording sessions where we're like, oh my god, so hot, so hot.
I remember that one time you stopped recording and then just jumped over the swamp cooler.
Yeah, just like we used to have these mini swamp coolers, which did not work at all to make the room any colder.
It just made it more humid.
Yeah, which we all know.
So we're going at full speed.
As we all know.
Yeah.
No, heat, humidity, yeah, they're fucking great.
I'm assuming 330, 340 kilometers an hour is 200 miles. No, we're not going to hit 200. The problem is that because this is a European thing, everything's recorded in kilometers. So I know 300 is like 185 or something.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hit the wall, hit the wall, hit the wall, hit the wall.
Collision penalty.
Collision penalty, and by that we mean the driver's dead. So, I got a bad joke for everyone before we call this the last race, before we stop here. Especially because that little hit that we had there.
Mm-hmm.
What do Pink Floyd and Dale Earnhardt have in common? Their biggest hit was The Wall.
You have the cruelest jokes. You have the cruelest jokes. I swear.
But you laugh every time.
Because it's so awful.
It's hilarious. This is our last lap, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a last lap. Hey, fun fact, the stability control light in these cars, yeah, I talked a lot about that. Well, after playing this game, it's not really as big of a deal. Because you actually can't shut it off.
Oh, okay.
It's just part of the driving dynamics. Just say, look, it's just basically the game saying, look, the game's giving you extra grip so you don't, you know, screw up.
I like how the dashboard says Driveclub.
Yeah, that's the screen, then it switches to Pagani.
Why is there confetti falling on us? Hey, woo! You trashed a $2 million car, bro! Way to be.
I think it's more, look! We can throw confetti in the game!
Why are we parked here?
Because I want to launch this thing. It's very fun, because it can tell you how cool it is. Because I did this with the Audi in my review. 60. If this thing accelerates anything like the real life, that's 120 already right there.
Oh, dear Jesus. Let's hit 3, let's hit 3.
Oh good, I did not run off the road there.
Oh, we got a
I
shot.
think 330 is 200 miles an hour.
Can we do it? Can we do it?
Oh shit.
Oh, Jesus. And we're done. We're done.
Okay, good. Alright.
Let's quit out.
There isn't really much to show in Driveclub, especially with this session, considering the servers aren't working right now.
Yeah, we're sorry about that, everyone, but the actual core driving looks like a lot of fun. The game's gorgeous, has great presentation as a whole.
Very polished.
I like the way the menus look.
Amazing audio.
Yeah, I don't have my nice headphones on, or else we'd be able to talk about that. I'm probably not gonna buy it.
Yeah, this is kind of this isn't really like a Gran Turismo or Forza where it's like, oh man, you have so many cars and you have so many things to do. And this is kind of more like social networking racing is what they're going for here. You're issuing challenges to other people. You're trying to one-up people. You get like little clubs which can only contain 6 people at a time.
Okay.
And you know, clubs like compete against each other and they score points. In fact, in this game, some cars are locked unless your club level goes up.
Huh.
And you know and you can't have only yourself as the club because your club's inactive if there's only one person.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, reviews up, video reviews up. You watched this.
Shame we can't show you actually what is the important part of the game. But yes, it's a very polished game.
I'm glad because I've been wearing this T-shirt. I got at E3 for months, so if the game sucked, I'd be very, very mad.
It doesn't suck.
And the T-shirt looks great. So
yeah. I'd say this is a very good effort by the MotorStorm people.
Yeah, this game looks really good. Next week we're coming with Persona 4 Ultimax. Then we got Forza Horizon 2.
Ooh.
Then we got Sleeping Dogs HD, followed by Bayonetta, followed by Don't Know What, followed by Halo and Call of Duty, and Little Big Planet, and Assassin's Creed, and Kingdom Hearts. And then the year is over. Game of the Year awards.
And even that's not over. It's not over until we're like halfway through January.
Because, you know, CES into PAX South, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, everyone. We'll see you next week with Persona 4 Ultimax.
Bye.
Will the low become the high?
Access granted.